little like enthusiasts and aficionados. This is Mess 5150 from MaliceCorp. So we just got done with the Warner Brothers panel, and it was amazing as always. You can see behind me where the curtains are on the wall. What Warner Brothers does is they actually pull the curtains back all the way to show screens to make it just even more immense. As I said in the earlier videos, the Warner Brothers was going to be bringing Ready Player One, Blade Runner, Justice League, and Aquaman. So we started off with Ready Player One. Didn't get any other surprises, but Ready Player One was awesome. Got a little clip of what the virtual world looks like and what they're kind of putting together for the film. And if you remember when you first saw Wreck-It Ralph and all the little Easter eggs for other video games that was in there, be prepared for a ton more within this movie. Ready Player One, we saw a DeLorean, we saw the light cycles from Tron, we saw Kaneda's bike from Akira. I mean, the Iron Giant was in the virtual world. There's so many Easter eggs. It's awesome. Spielberg came out to talk about the film a little bit, along with the cast from it, and T.J. Miller included in that cast, which made it even more fun because T.J. Miller is always fun. But they didn't go too much into detail with anything else, just the fact that they were really looking to adapt the book and how amazing it was to work with Spielberg and traverse into this world. After that, we went straight into Blade Runner. Blade Runner was really cool because on those screens I was talking about behind us, they actually traversed the entire room and gave the storyline of of what had happened with Blade Runner from since we last saw Decker all the way up to where we were starting the new movie. All talking about the replicants being on prohibition, talking about bringing them back, that the new line of replicants after the ones Deckard had dealt with were built to last longer. I mean, there was a lot of going on with the storyline. We did get a trailer for that as well, and an extended scene that had Agent K, or Officer K's character, dealing with the secretary of Jared Leto's character to kind of talk about the old replicants. And you got the interview with Deckard and the replicant he ran away with, and kind of figuring out love story type of stuff there. Also, in introduction to the panel, we saw Jared Leto up on stage, but it turned out to be a hologram of Jared Leto when he floated away, so it was kind of cool. From there, we went straight into DC, and DC was epic. We did see a little flash in there. It said the Flash, and then it switched to Flashpoint, so we're assuming that's what we're going to for the movie. And I'm running out of time, so we are gonna get this continued in the next video. Alright, so back to it, because now I have time, because we had to clear some space on the hard drive. Like I said, JLA was, DC was the next thing that we went into. They went all crazy with it. Before we get into that, I do have to talk about the amazing thing that happened was, while the Blade Runner panel was going on, one of the last question that was up there was asked to Harrison Ford. It was, do you plan to reboot every single one of your movies to now currently? Which Harrison Ford leaned in and responded with, "You bet your ass." So, to which the crowd cheered. So that was one of the best moments of the panel. We went into DC. DC jumped straight into Aquaman. We got a clip of Aquaman seeing a large armada underwater that was going around, and then basically saw 3 seconds of the actor playing Aquaman saying something along the lines, "You're ready to go," like getting ready for a fight with a blade, big red blade. He came running out in through the audience to the stage carrying his trident. He had just flown here from Australia. They talked for a little bit. He had Chris Hardwick hold on to his trident, which made Hardwick look even smaller than he usually looks. and had some fun up there. Then they jumped straight into Justice League, brought out the rest of the Justice League. Ben Affleck and Ezra Miller walked down one side of the hallway, which actually was the hallway directly behind me, and I have video of that. And then Gal Gadot and the actor playing Cyborg came down the other side. They met together in the main hallway and walked up to the stage, and happiness ensued. Ezra Miller is a godsend playing Barry right now for the films, because the guy is super talented and has a insane sense of humor, and him mixed with Ben and Gal, and they're all fantastic together, and you see that on the stage. They gave us the new trailer, which you guys can actually go see on YouTube because I got dropped since then. It looks fantastic. It looks awesome. The one thing that was leaked was it was asked of Aquaman, of the actor, whether the Armada was Black Mantas, to which he responded, no, you know what, I've already gotten enough trouble anyway, so I'll just let some more be released. And for those that are released, it's not Black Manta's army, it is Ocean Master's army, so he will be fighting his brother in the film. And that's what he let us know. So,
I don't see it. If I come back, we're taking that spot.
Things are getting crazy here. So, they gave us that. We had a little kid come up and ask where Superman was in all this, which came with one of the funniest responses, because the actor playing Aquaman spoke up with, I hate to tell you, kid, but Superman's dead. And yeah, but we all know he's coming back. And that was it for the panel, and it was awesome and amazing. So we will have the panel up later on the channel. Like I said, once I have time to actually get these things loaded up, we'll get them all out to you so you can see the full effect. If you want to see these when they come up, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of when the stuff comes. Until then, I will try and get you some more recaps. We're going to be skipping the Charlize Theron retrospective on recap, because that's basically, it's what it is, a retrospective. But I will try and jump back in for the Stranger Things recap, the Westworld recap, and the Marvel recap for you guys. You guys stay nerdy out there. Talk to you later.